Are you selling your home and want to make sure your home passes the inspection process? Then this video is for you. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Christina Morris, the Realtor in your corner, affiliated with RE/MAX United, and I enjoy posting these videos each week, helping buyers and sellers navigate the selling and buying process in North Carolina. If you would be so kind as to smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel, I sure would appreciate it. Be sure to stay to the end where I give you a bonus tip that a lot of sellers know nothing about. If you tuned into this video, you're either contemplating selling your home or you're already under contract. And if so, congratulations. Stick around and I'm going to show you what you can do to make your home show in the best possible light during the inspection period. I'm going to hit 12 very important items that will help you make sure the inspection goes smoothly and you're well on your way to completing that sale. One very important part of my job is to help my sellers navigate the inspection period. The responsibility of the inspection does fall to the buyer, but as a seller, being prepared for that inspection can mean the difference between a smooth transaction and a deal that falls through. Number one, provide access to all areas that need to be inspected. Make sure that the home inspector has easy access throughout the property, and if they can't get into an area they can't inspect, then it'll be a red flag for the buyers. Clear away any items that block access to areas or systems that the inspector needs to look at, including basements, attics, furnaces, hot water heaters, and under sinks. Number two, check the roof and trim trees and shrubs away from the house. Clean leaves and debris away from gutters and check for damaged or missing shingles and make sure downspouts are in their proper position. It's also important to direct water away from the home using downspouts with splash blocks or additional corrugated tubing. Number three, keep a clean house. You're probably pretty adept at this point at keeping everything clean and tidy for showings. Resist the urge to let things build up after an offer is accepted and maintain the same level of cleanliness for the home inspector. How clean your home is doesn't play into the home inspection itself, but a dirty or messy house may make the inspector suspicious that other areas of the property aren't properly taken care of either. Number four, replace any bulbs that are out and make sure there are fresh batteries in the smoke detectors. A blown bulb suggests two things to a home inspector. Either the bulb itself is out or there's something faulty in the fixture's wiring. The inspector will simply note that there's a possible defect without looking further into it. Avoid this by ensuring that all bulbs are working. Number five, put in a fresh furnace filter. Regularly replacing that furnace filter in your home is important for air quality and the overall function of your heating system. Instead of making the inspector concerned that you haven't been taking good care of your home's HVAC, clean or replace that existing filter to show that it's something you do pay attention to. You can go a step further and leave out the HVAC service records to show your system is regularly maintained. Number six, make sure the dryer vent is clean and free of lint. Home inspectors always check the dryer vent system as part of the inspection. There are thousands of dryer-related fires in the U.S. every year. Be sure that the interior and exterior hose are free of lint and the vent properly closes. Number seven, check the crawl space. Insulation in the crawl space should be properly secured and not hanging. Vents should be open to allow proper air circulation, and vapor barriers installed also prevent and reduce moisture problems. Number eight, ensure that the fuse box is properly labeled. A confusing fuse box is frustrating for homeowners and inspectors alike. Double check that each switch in the box is labeled clearly and correctly and replace any labels that are incorrect or difficult to read. Number nine, check your doors. Take a walk through your house and check each door to make sure that it's in working condition. Interior and exterior doors should be latching into the frame with no problems. Doorknobs should be securely in place, and any locks, particularly on doors that lead to the outside, should be properly functioning as well. Sometimes cold or heat can warp a normally functioning door and lead to problems, so be sure to check the doors, including those you don't use very often, and tighten any loose door hardware. Number 10, look for leaks and water damage. The home inspector is definitely going to be looking for signs of leaks or water damage, so it's better you beat them to it and address any water-related issues prior to the inspection. When looking for leaks, be sure to check under sinks, around faucets, and around the base of your toilets, bathtubs, and showers. And under any appliances that may leak, such as dishwashers, refrigerators, or washers. Does your toilet run for a long time after you flush? Fixing a running toilet is an easy and inexpensive repair that you can take care of on your own with a simple trip to the hardware store. So take care of that problem before the inspection. Also, check to make sure all toilets are secure and don't shake or wobble at the base. In terms of water damage, examine walls, ceilings, and floors looking for signs of warping, sagging, or buckling. Don't forget to check the exterior of your house for signs of leaks or water damage as well. And if you see water pooling near the base of the house, that should be a cause of concern that needs to be addressed. Number 11, take care of any bug problems. Most of us have an occasional errant ant or a spider to deal with in the home, especially in warmer temperatures. But if you've got a wasp nest on the exterior or are regularly seeing lines of ants in your kitchen or other interior areas, you'll want to take care of these problems prior to the inspection. Most bug problems aren't a huge deal, but it can certainly turn a buyer off. Number 12, be prepared on the day of the inspection. By the day of the home inspection, you should have done everything you can to prepare, and now it's just about making sure it goes as smoothly as possible. To do that, make sure all utilities are on and double check that you've left clear access to areas and systems around the house, and unlock any gates, electrical boxes, or other areas that you normally keep secure. The pilot light in your water heater is probably always on, but what about the pilot light in your gas fireplace? Many homeowners turn their fireplaces off in warmer months, so it's important to double check that the pilot light is on and the fireplace itself is working properly prior to the inspection. Otherwise, this will end up as a concern on the home inspection. Most of all, be ready at least a couple of hours before the inspector is set to arrive. They're sometimes known for being early. You'll want to prepare yourself and your family to vacate the property during the inspection, and it's best to take any pets with you, but if you can't, just make sure that they are safely crated or otherwise secured. At this point, take a deep breath. Most buyers aren't expecting complete perfection. They just want to know that there are no heavy burdens waiting for them. It's common for the home inspector to find several minor issues, but most of the time, if there's something serious to detect, you've probably already figured it out on your own and hopefully disclosed it prior to getting a contract. In North Carolina, the seller is not legally obligated to fix anything since houses here are sold as is. But the buyer does have the option to walk away from the sale, and if they do, any items found during the inspection are now material facts that must be disclosed to any future buyers. And now for that bonus tip. A lot of sellers and buyers alike don't realize they need a radon inspection when purchasing a home in North Carolina. Radon is a colorless and odorless gas that can cause lung cancer, and if the levels in the home are high enough, they just need to be mitigated. So I always recommend a radon inspection for my clients. And this test is usually over a period of 48 hours or so the inspector will need to return to pick up the test. It's important not to disturb the testing equipment that's been left in the home. Don't open the windows during this time, and it's fine to enter and exit, but don't leave the doors just sitting open. My goal is to get top dollar for my clients, and by limiting buyer surprises during the transaction is certainly one way to do that. Just a bit of preventative maintenance will go a long way in making the inspector and the buyer feel good about the home. Hopefully the items that I have shared here will help you to have a smooth inspection period when selling your home. If you have any questions about selling your home in the Raleigh area, let me know how I can help. I'm Christina Morris, the Realtor in Your Corner. Thanks for watching the video, and if you would kindly smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And pro tip, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified the next time I make a video. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.